Have you ever dreamed of being your own boss, but then immediately thought, I just don't have the money for that? Well, today we're going to tear up that old script. We are diving into an amazing blueprint from Mzansi magazine that shows how 50,000 Rand, yeah, just R50k, could be all you need to launch a really successful business right here in South Africa.
I mean, of course you do, right? That fire in your gut, that itch to build something that's truly yours, it's such a huge part of the South African spirit. But for so many of us, there's this one big, scary question that just stops that dream dead in its tracks.
You know, this is the most common hurdle, isn't it? This belief that you need a massive pile of cash just to get a good idea off the ground. It can feel like this impossible wall. But honestly, that's a myth we're about to completely bust.
50,000 Rand. Now for some, that might sound like a lot of money. For others, it might sound like nowhere near enough to start a business. But what if I told you this number isn't a barrier at all? In fact, it's your seed. It's your starting block. It's the key that's going to unlock a seriously profitable venture.
So, in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how you can transform that R50k into a real thriving business. We've got 15 fantastic ideas, and we've sorted them into 3 really powerful categories. So are you ready to start building your empire? Let's go. All right, first up, we're heading into the digital world. I mean, building a business online has completely changed the game. It gives you this incredible chance to start with minimal costs and reach customers way, way beyond your own neighborhood. Seriously, the online world is your oyster. Just think about it. You could start a niche e-commerce store, selling something you are genuinely passionate about to a really dedicated audience. Or what if you could turn your skills into a service? Becoming an online coach or a virtual assistant means your expertise is the product. The potential here is absolutely massive. Okay, let's zoom in and unpack one of the most popular starting points, the niche e-commerce store. The real magic here is finding a specific, super passionate audience and then just serving them better than anybody else. Look, a clear plan is your best friend here. It all starts with research. You've got to find that sweet spot, high demand, low competition. Then sourcing unique things, maybe from local artisans, gives you a story to tell. And building the actual store, it's surprisingly easy these days with tools like Shopify. And then comes the fun part, smart digital marketing to bring all those customers right to your digital doorstep. Now, what if you're not really an online person? What if you want to be out there, meeting your customers face-to-face? Well, that brings us to our second category, taking your business on the road. This is all about slashing those huge overheads like rent and going directly to where your customers already are. Just picture it, a food truck serving up incredible meals at a busy office park, or a mobile salon that brings the pampering right to your client's front door, or maybe a tour service showing off the hidden gems of your city. You're not stuck in one spot. Your entire city becomes your marketplace. Let's take a closer look at a tried-and-true concept that is always in demand, the mobile food business. I mean, everybody's got to eat, right? And being on wheels gives you this incredible flexibility. Success here really starts with your concept. What's your killer dish going to be? Then, a reliable, eye-catching truck literally becomes your moving billboard. Location is everything. Think office parks, weekend markets, festivals. And please, don't forget the power of social media to create a buzz and let everyone know exactly where to find you each day. Okay, our third and final category is all about putting down some roots and building a real community hub. These are the kinds of businesses that become local legends, the ones that create a loyal following that keeps coming back again and again because of the amazing space and service you provide. You could become the go-to coffee spot in the neighborhood, or the trusted groomer for everyone's furry friends, or maybe a wellness studio that feels like a total sanctuary. Every single one of these ideas is built on relationships, on becoming a truly indispensable part of your local community. So how about tapping into South Africa's incredible coffee culture? With R50k, securing a small, charming space and the right gear is totally doable, and it lets you create a unique spot that really stands out from the crowd. The perfect brew for success has a few key ingredients. You got to start with expertise. Invest in excellent beans at a machine that will not let you down. Then create an atmosphere that makes people want to hang out. Keep your menu focused and fantastic, but, and this is the most important part, build that community. That's what turns a first-time customer into a lifelong regular. So we've explored a ton of what you can do, but now let's talk about the how. No matter which path you choose, these next principles from the source material are the universal keys to unlocking your success. I want you to think of these 5 points as your non-negotiables, okay?
Market research tells you where the real opportunities are hiding. A solid business plan is your roadmap to success. Digital marketing is how you'll get noticed in today's crowded world. Mentors will help you avoid the common mistakes. And adaptability? That is your secret weapon for staying ahead of the curve.
And this is where you need to make a really key decision. An online business, it keeps your startup costs low and gives you a global reach, but you're up against global competition. A local business means higher costs up front, for sure, but your competitive landscape is much more defined. Look, there's no right answer here, only what's right for you and your specific idea.
And this brings us to a really powerful final thought from the article. These 15 ideas we've talked about, they're just a jumping off point. The real secret ingredient is your unique passion, your creativity, and your drive.
So, I'll leave you with this one question. Take a good look at your skills, your interests, and that fire in your belly. With a smart plan and your unstoppable spirit, that R50k is more than enough to turn your passion into a profitable business. The only question left is, what's it gonna be?